Hello, I'm Ian Body and welcome to Analogue Workshop Volume 1, Distortion and Feedback. The Analogue Workshop sample libraries are a new series of products where each one concentrates on an aspect of sound design on modular and vintage analog synthesizers. Volume 1 features sounds produced using various feedback and distortion techniques, all performed in the analog domain. There are 300 samples in total, comprising 150 longer looped sounds and 150 one-shots. These are programmed into over 500 Contact 4 patches enwrapped in a new custom designed interface. All the individual sounds are presented in one of two ways. Firstly, in their raw analog form with no added effects or filtering, and secondly in patches where the samples are treated through the interface's various synth and FX parameters. These include a morphable multi-mode filter with extensive modulation control from sources such as a multi-waveform LFO and dedicated envelope shaper. After the synth controls, the sound passes through an effects chain which features a convolution reverb using custom recorded impulse responses taken from real analog modules such as spring reverbs and bucket brigade delays. The VCS3 has always been one of my favourite synthesizers. This is a very simple patch and uses no oscillators. Rather, the filter is set to be just on the edge of self-oscillation and is then sent via the built-in spring reverb back through to itself. The settings are quite precarious, but with patience and probably a bit of luck, all sorts of weird and wonderfully eerie wailing tones emerge from the innards of this classic British synth. The Surge Modular is a classic design that uses banana plugs enabling quick and easy patching. This first example uses a single oscillator going into a low-pass filter. A feedback loop is set up whereby the output of the filter goes back to control the frequency of the oscillator, as well as the output of the oscillator controlling the filter frequency. This results in all sorts of sonic mayhem. The second patch is very simple in that a feedback loop is created from the output to the input of a resonant multiband equalizer. By controlling the level of feedback using an audio mixer and carefully tweaking the levels of the individual bands, all sorts of interesting tones can be produced. Those were just a few examples of some of the techniques I used in the creation of this unique library. Some of the sounds are perhaps not for the faint-hearted, but they're full of character and can be used to add spice and impact to many musical genres. Thanks for watching. Cheers!